back to another Nepstation Direct. In this Direct, we're going to be talking about new Nep updates for you all to enjoy and know. And I have brought two special guests into this Direct. Please welcome Kate and Red.
Hi everyone, I'm Kat Tenoboshi, and I'm the goddess of the PC continent, but you could call me Kat or Tracer.
And I'm Red Gaming, the goddess of Red reviews from the Gaming Views continent. But consider subbing me in Neptube and Neptunia too.
We'll be showing you all some great news from Compile Heart from the new works they have presented last week.
Also, new infos for a new game will be revealed here too. So watch till the end for more info.
Their channels are in the link in the description, so please support them with more Nep love into them.
Aw, thanks love!
Without further ado,
let's start up the
Direct.
A brand new OVA trailer has been leaked out to the public.
あれ？ここ何？大きなパレス？
あら、ネプテューヌじゃない。
珍しいですわね。ネプテューヌがここに来るなんて。
なんだかネプテューヌ変ね。
いや変なのそっちでしょ。目が黄色いよ。アニメスタッフさんのミスかな。
そう言われてみればあなた。
このパレスのネプテューヌじゃないですわね。どういうこと？
ここはグータラとダラの間。守護女神が普段ほとんど感じることのないグータラしたいという思いがいわばゴーストのように集まる場所。つまり私たちがここでグータラしていることで、あなたの世界にいる私たちの本体はシャキシャキとお仕事できてるってわけ。
そうやって世界はバランスを保っているのですわ。よくわかんないけど、私のゴーストがささやくのよ。グータラしなさいってことかな。
全然違うけど、めんどくさいからどうでもいいわ。
New info has revealed a new game in the works.
Uzume and Orange Heart is announced in Nep and Friends.
So recently, Compa Heart in Maichi Compa Heart has released Uzume and Orange Heart in Nep and Friends. They're based from the V2 sprites that we usually see from the Dialect events. I'll give the place to Kate.
I'm just going to see who's in there. Yeah, I have Mainichi Compile Heart, which is the Japanese version of Neptunia and Friends. And oh my gosh! 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 She's here! I have been waiting for her for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I have been waiting for her for the past few weeks, and I am so excited. Seeing the announcement tweet it really did help me. It really did put a smile on my face, and it's a perfect way to end what was already a pretty rough week. So, oh my gosh, she is here. I better stay silent while she's talking so you can hear her. I know this is the Japanese voice, but and that's okay. The more Uzume, the merrier, am I right? Okay, so I'm gonna have to download her. Oh. So I'm just going to wait for her to finish downloading. Okay, it's almost done.
俺は天皇星うずめ。かっこいい名前だろ。と言っても名前以外の記憶はほとんどないんだけどさ。ま、そのうち思い出すだろうから気にするな。
I don't have a face cam on right now, but you can definitely imagine me having a big smile on my face just seeing her on my screen now. I have been dreaming about her and Mainichi Compile Hearts since last year. I actually hinted at it on this private server I'm on. I had posted a message saying I wish she was in this app, and here she is! Here she is! She is on the app, and I am so freaking happy right now! This has to be one of the greatest things that has happened as of late. Yes, you are mine. You are the best. I have gone crazy, but for once, I feel incredibly happy. Yes. Okay, I need to calm down. So here she is. This is how she looks. I wish that someone could rip the live 2D asset so I can possibly use her as like a face cam in a live stream, but if anybody wants that, that would be pretty cool to see.
お、なんだ俺に何か用か
Spin-off or a main line. New info about the candidates.
Hey guys, Neptunia V2 here, and we'll be going to be looking at the new game, Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters. Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters. So the official website has come out today. So let's see what we got. So the story. So let's go story and world view. So let's go. So it says that the day the four goddesses left after receiving a quest for help from the far-up sea, the remaining goddesses, Nepgear and the other goddess candidates were at the research facility. The candidates who were trapped in capsules by a grey goddess they met there and fell into a deep sleep woke up 2 years later in game industry. In the people of game industry got the latest model smartphone called Magiphone, wherein the world was occupied by the mobile industry. Nepgear was told that Plankton fell in despair within the Bazul phenomenon, where a large number of monsters suddenly appear, and that her sister Neptune was missing. Nepgear lost her place to return and her sister, and is oppressed by despair. This is the story of destruction and the rebirth of the goddess by the goddess, which opens up from despair to the future of hope. So what the story means is that the main four goddesses were sent from a request from a distant island, and the candidates were left in game industry to help out, to support their nations, but got a request in a research facility, but was betrayed by a great goddess in that certain place, and put them into stasis chambers for like 2 years in game industry. And when they will come in those 2 years, people in game industry started to like smartphones, the mobile gaming industry, social media in their phones, and becoming a disliker of the game industry world. So Nepgear becomes depressed, which is kind of relatable as me, and I might tell you in Discord. So yeah, and this is from despair to hope of the future. Okay, super dimensional, or you could say hyperdimension, which is the wrong translation in the English version. The world code game industry, where Nepgear and the others live. Planetoon is the country where Purple Heart protects, or Neptune. Last Station is the nation who are guarded by Blackheart. Louis is protected by Whiteheart, and Beambox is protected by Greenheart, as common knowledge, of course. The four nations are affected by a large number of monsters that have been emerged due to the Basel phenomenon, and people are about to go out and the streets are quiet. The connection with the world called God Dimension is also cut off, where the share ratio was occupied by the appearance of smartphones called Magiphone. Direct connection has been cut off, and people are connected through communications through smartphones. So what they're saying is, oh, I know what this means. God Dimension. Could that be Ultra Dimension or Zero Dimension? Because it feels like God Dimension. I don't know, if you remember in other game titles that has the translation of God Dimension, maybe you can try to put that in the comments, or maybe you can tell me where that dimension has been. Maybe in Ultra or Zero, we don't know yet. Maybe in the translation, maybe like in around 2022, we might get a glimpse of what the dimension is all about on the connection. And direct connection from smartphones. So I'm guessing instead of game consoles providing you network, smartphones has been the trend of that. The Pitchy Continent, a continent beyond the sea. PC games and doji games are popular. There are as many creators in games as the continents where Nepgear and the others are. Oh, so this is where all of like the MS-DOS games, the Windows games, the Mac games, the PC Engine, I don't know, maybe PC Engine might be canon here, I don't know. So yeah, this is where all the PC games and game engines work together as one. This is the phenomena in which a large number of monsters suddenly appear. Because it occurs irregularly without any precursor, each country is, or nation, is struggling to cope with it. The Basel phenomenon causes Planetoon to fall. So, is this the reason? Is this the reason for? I don't know. Maybe something. maybe something to do with, delusions or something. Maybe it has to do with Chrome or something. But I don't know. I don't know who can that be. Okay, Magiphone. I don't know why the translation so Magiphone. It's F-O-N, but the translation here is phone, so I don't know. Okay, Magiphone. The latest model of smartphone. It is said that there is no person who doesn't own it now. People rely on Magiphone, such as social media interaction, smartphone games, and assistant function. That is so same with Android and iOS. Because you got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got YouTube with its social interactions. You got smartphone games like, any other games, and you got assistant functions like Siri. So it's more like the smartphones today. Okay, so that's all the story covered. Let's go to the characters and descriptions. So the characters and descriptions, we got Nepgear, Uni, Rom, and Ram. And their sprites are so different compared to the ones that we have today. So let's see what Nepgear has to be. So Nepgear's description is a CPU candidate of Planitude, Neptune's sister. A serious and a solid girl who likes her sister. When she was investigating the research facility, she fell asleep, trapped in the capsule, and woke up in the game industry 2 years later. In order to regain her lost nation, she support each other and engage in adventures. And she transforms to her HDD purple sister. So yeah, that's her description, and there's her CPU phone right down there. And all their characters are so realistic that their hair moves, not like from the V2 era. So there you go. So we got the sprite for the HD form and human form. So let's go next to Uni. So Uni's description is the CPU candidate of Lastation, Noir's sister. She's a girl who loves firearms in an effort to. She was asleep for 2 years until she was awoken in game industry and act with Nepgear to reclaim Planitude. She was worried about Noir, which she haven't even contacted since she woke up. She can transform into her HDD form and becomes Black Sister. So here's Uni's sprite, and here's Black Sister's this sprite. And yeah, look at that. It's kind of cool. Next, let's go to Rom's description. So Rom's description is the CPU candidate of Louis, blonde sister. Ram is a twin sister, and Rom is her sister. She's a shy girl. She was awoken for 2 years when she saw game industry in despair, and she acted together with Nepgear to reclaim Planitude. Although she can be timid, but she will support Nepgear and her friends with a calm mind. She can also be transformed into her HDD white sister. So this is Rom's human sprite and her HDD form sprite, white sister. So let's go to Ram. The CPU goddess, the CPU candidate of Louis, blonde sister. Rom is a twin, and Rom is his sister. She's energetic, active, and mischievous at times. She fell asleep for 2 years, and she was awoken from game industry, and she acted together between Netgear to reclaim Platoon. Even in a world where where a huge share has been lost, she behaves brightly with ROMs as usual. She can also transform into her HDD form and becomes White Sister. So this is her human form and her HDD form. So yeah, so that's all the characters for the new Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters. So let's go to info. So we got the info right here. So the title is Hyperdimension Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters, or it might change overall over here or something. Compatible models, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Genre is RPG. Numbers of players is only 1. Release date will be scheduled on the April 21, 2022. Prices, the regular version will be around 8,580 yen. The Sister Special Edition, 12,100 yen. The downloadable version is the same price as the regular version, and the Digital Deluxe is the same as Special Edition. So I don't know where you would pick. I think I would pick like digital. I'm guessing like these two right here are for physical, and this one is for digital. So yeah, makes sense. And the rating is of course C for ages 15 and up, and I am around that time. I'm 16, and I proved to play this game. So yeah, that's all for the info, the characters, and especially the storyline. So let me know in your comments down below in the video, and hope you got updated in this new game that Compa Heart is making, which is Hyperdimension Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters, which is coming on the 4th of the 21st of April 2022. So that is it for this game's new work of Compa Heart. Thank you so much for watching this Nepstation Direct Special Collab video. If you'd like to see more directs, then consider subscribing to the channel or follow me on Twitter or join the Discord server down in the description. Big shout out to Daydream and Med Gaming for joining me with this special direct video. We're currently almost to 500 subscribers, so please subscribe so we can reach that half-point milestone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you everybody in Nepstation Direct episode 26.